Okay. So now yesterday subblocks we completed, and now the today topic here observed. For example, let me see, guys. First of all, suppose I declared one variable x is which type? Integer type. So that means into this variable, which type of elements can I store? Integer elements also only we can store. So x is equals to 10. Is it accepted? Huh? No problem, no? Okay. Next one, I'm going to declare here int y. Into this y also, I need to save some values. Is it correct? No. Why, sir? So here carefully observe. Int is called as what now? Predefined data type. So with the help of the predefined data type, whatever the variables I'm creating into the variable, I can go to save only one element. But if I want to try to save more than one element, then that variable must be which type? In your Java. In your Java, which type? Array. Arrays, not integer reference. Which type? Array type. Understand now? So array is nothing but what now? It's a group of elements with the same data types will be same. Okay. Collection means it will be stored the different data type elements like integer, string, like you can go to say. So here how we cannot say like int x is equals to 10. This is correct declaration and assigning values are okay. But when I try to assign more than one value to my variable, then it is not supported like this. Yes or no? So whenever you want to store the set of elements or group of elements into your particular variable, then that variable must be either array, otherwise a collection. Understand na? Either array, otherwise collections. With the help of these two techniques only, I can save more than one element. Okay, na? So the same concept, how in your Java, you are going to be working with collections, same as in your database also, we have your collections. Okay, na? Now, and these collections, okay, what we said, collection is a group of elements of particular data type, and the elements are accessed by using indexes. Okay, na? And PLSQL supporting three types of collections. One is PLSQL table or associated array or index by table. Second one, V array. Third one, nested tables. So these are the three methods and the three different types of collection mechanisms. One is a PLSQL table, one is a V array, one is a nested tables. Okay, na? And now you all of you know array is a user defined data type of predefined. Array is what? User defined or predefined? User defined. User defined referential non-primitive data type. Okay, na? Array is not a predefined. Array is a user defined. We want to design that. Okay. So same as how we are using the user defined data type is array, and array through we are declaring one variable along with that some size, and after we are storing the elements. Okay, na? How to store elements into array? Based on which values? Index values. Yes or no? Array concept not completed. Then completed, why you are not responded here? Array index. Array elements, how I can store? Based on index value. How I can access? Based on index values. Same as here in the collections, every element we are going to be accessing by using what now? Indexes. In front-end languages, array index starts from 0. But in the database indexes, my array index starts from 1. Understand now? And these are these are the different types of okay, the collection methods, and each method how we can use, let me see. Okay now? So now write down below. So up to 3 types you can take up to. And first method, observe carefully. So first, PLSQL table or associated array or index by table. Okay. Now check it out. In this mechanism or in this method, careful observe. The PLSQL table is one of the user-defined data type. How you can say arrays are user-defined data types, same as a PLSQL table is also one of the user-defined type, and which is used to store number of data items. Okay, na? Either which type, integers or characters. So, in our PLSQL collections, we are supporting only 2 types of formats: integer format of values, otherwise string characters only supported, but float, data, these are not supported. Here only 2 kind of data can be accessed or we can store in collection memory. Okay, na? So that is what it was telling. And now when we want to work with PLSQL table, there is some declaration statement, that means syntaxes are there. How you declared your array? Array, how to declare? Syntax is what? Int a is equals to new int some size. Yes or no? In .NET, the people will declare like this. I don't know in Java. Java same, huh? So this is which type of array? That means type I'm asking. Integer format array. So that means in my A array, if I want to store the value, how I can store? Based on index value. Can I store like this? A of 1 is equals to 20. A of 2 is equals to 30. Okay, na? So array size is how much? 3. And how many elements can I store? 3 elements. Okay. And the elements, how are you storing? Based on indexes. So that means internally what it was happen, your array is created with the size of 3. What is my array name? What is my array name? A. What is your index start? 0. This is 1. This is 2. Okay, now these are index and this is A. So A of 0. A of 0, how much I have to store? 10. So A of 0, 10 place. A of 1, 20 place. A of 2, 30 will be placed. Okay, now so this is how you design your array with particular size and later we are inserted. Same to same. If I want to go for PLSQL table mechanism, so I need to follow some steps. What is my first? First, declare your array type. The user defined array type should be declared. So what is the syntax here? Type name is a table of a data type size. That means here what you want to do, your data type, whatever you are declaring your array data type, which type of elements can be stored? Is it number elements or string elements? The data type you can use. Suppose if I want to store in my array, okay, in my array, number elements, then what is my data type here? I have to write number. Okay. Suppose if I want to store string elements, then what we need to write? Varchar 2. This is a data type place. Okay, na? And index by binary integers, because this is what we called as one predefined data type of your array. What is this will be tell us how your array elements will be stored in your PLSQL table. So this is one PLSQL table will be designed with some size or something. Okay, na? What is the index here started? 1. And this is 2. This is 3. Okay, na? And here index is what now? 1. This is 2. This is 3. So these indexes, okay, we called as a index by binary integers. So this is also predefined data type. These index by integers, okay, binary integers representing your index value of your PLSQL table array. And this array, which type? Single dimensional or two dimensional? In Java, any dimensions are there? Single dimensional array, multi-dimensional array? No, only array, not completed. You can tell me like this. Anybody completed? Hmm. Okay, this is multi-dimensional array. Okay, na? Single dimensional array means you have only this one. This is called a single dimensional array. When you have a more than that dimensions, we call it as a multi-dimensional arrays. So PLSQL table is also just like a multi-dimensional array. Okay, na? And these are the indexes. So first you need to declare your type, and after declaration type, then based on this declaration of user defined data type through, I want to declare one variable. So variable name and type name. The type name, whatever you are given here, the type name you can pass. So then what it was happened based on this user defined data type, I'm declaring one array variable. Which variable? Array variable. Okay, na? So these two steps are remembered. Right down below. And below, take one small program here. Observe on PLSQL table. There's two syntaxes. If you identify, then program can easily understand. Okay, now? What is that? I want to write a PLSQL program to print integer elements by using of collections. Which type of elements I need to print? Integer. Now we can come out and see. So declared type name. This is your type name, and type name your wish you can give any name. Okay. Is a table of which elements I'm going to display? Integer. So data type is what? Number with how much size? 4. And index by binary integer, these are representing indexes values. And now, after designing your user defined data type, okay, after defining your user defined data type, with the help of this data type, see, num underscore array, I'm declaring one variable. My array variable is what? X. So X is called a array name. How you people declare int I, int A is a array name. The same as here, X is a my array variable name. So at that I was declared. Begin. And for loop. For loop, you all of you know, already we discussed. For I in, what is that? Starting value dot dot ending value. How much I was given starting value? 1. Ending value 10. So under for loop, I written one logic. What is the logic? Careful observe. What is the logic? Careful observe. My logic is what now here? For of what I was given? Come on. Some I in what is that? Wait. I is a variable. In starting value, how much? 1 dot dot 10. This is our logic. So now what it was happened, the loop, how it was executed. So your loop starts with the 1. So this 1 value will save under I. Okay, now save under I. Then come to loop x of I. Here I value how much here? 1. X of I. That means x of 1 is equals to 1 into 10. How much it will come? 10. And the 10, what I'm going to do? Printing. Because this 10 I'm storing under where? X of I. Okay, na? Then the x of I value is printed. How much printed? 10. After printed, again what it will come? Your for loop, it will become again. Because for loop I already set to you. By default, increment by 1. So here 1 already started. 1 plus 1, 2. That means the 2 number. 2 number will save into which variable? I variable. Then I value can come out. I value is equals to 2. Then 2 into 10 is equals to 20. This 20 I am saving under which one? X of 2. And the X of 2 value I want to print on the screen. Okay, na? 20. Next, same as it will be go to again loop. 2 plus 1, 3. I value 3. So 3 into 10, 30. The X of 3 value is equals to 30. So that means here what it was happen, you can see. Your the PLSQL index will be, or your array will be created. 1 to 10 elements is my array size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. Okay, now this is my array. What is my array name? X. Okay, now x of I. X of I means I is nothing but index value. My index starts from what? 1. And this is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these are the I values. And this array name is what now? X. Okay, now? So for loop is what now? Your for loop I value starts with 1. So x is equals to, that means x of I is equals to 1. So I value 1. X of 1 is equals to 1 into 10 is equals to 10. This 10 I'm storing under which index? I means what? 1 index. So x of I value 1. 1 index, it will be save. How much save? 10 is save. And after saving, again that value, what I'm going to do? Printing. And this value, again I am printing on the screen. That's called x of I. Got it? And now it will go to again for loop. For loop by default increment is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. I value how much now? 2. Then x of 2 is equals to 2 into 10. How much? 20. The 20 are you storing into which index? Second index. Second index of which array? X array. Then what it was going to come? X of 2 is saved 20. And the 20 again I need to print out? Yes, the 20 will come on your print statement. Okay, so first storing into my array memory, then after I'm going to printing on the screen. Like it will be go for 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here 10. So x value how much here? 10. X of 10. 10 into 10 how much? 100. 100 will be display and that 100 is print on the screen. Okay. So once it was reaching to your maximum value or first to last value, then your loop automatically exit. That is a for loop statement. So this is what now? So 10 to 100, some numbers I want to, or I'm going to display it here. So this is here spaces, don't give it. So X assignment operator and execute. Okay. And before that, you just come back to your SQL Plus and same as usual, you need to connect MyDB 4 p.m. and 4 p.m. Set server output is on, set verify is off. Okay, right. So then after, so declaration, and this is complete my loop. Okay, and now come back and see. Okay. Now you can see to execute now. What is your output will display? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is your how we can use a array elements, how to print on my screen from 10 to 100. Right down below. Okay, right. So these are integer elements we are going to be displaying. Same as now I need to print or I need to access my string elements. Okay, now how I can do the string elements here? Observe. So write a PLSQL program to print all departments names by using of which one? Collection. So here, can you come out and see in my table? Okay, one of my table is what now? Departments. Select a star from DEPT. In this DEPT table, if you identify how many department names we have here? 4. And these are which data type? Varchar 2. That's called string format. Okay. So that means these names I have to retrieve from the table, storing into my collection memory. After that, I want to print on the screen. So first your data where it is in database table. From there, you have to retrieve and keep under collection memory. And from the collection memory, you need to print your elements. Understand now? So here total how many elements? 4 elements I need to print. Okay. The printing how to do now, here observe. Careful observe. This is common. Declaration, type name is a table. Now which data type I am printing here? Varchar 2 elements. So that's why my data type is changed. And remaining index variables here. So D is a collection memory or collection variable. And this is your data type. That's okay. And now begin. And for loop, what I did for I in 1.4. Why I'm giving 4? Because in my DEPT table, how many elements? 4 elements. So 1.4. Okay, loop is started. Inside of a loop, I'm writing which statement? Select into statement I'm using. Can you remember select into statement? Select into statement in PLSQL for what purpose we are using? Retrieving data purpose. Okay, now we can see. Careful observe. So now here in this case, what it was happened, your collection memory created on the name of what? D. D is my collection variable name, memory allocated. This memory size, how you decided means as per your for loop. So decide here how many indexes here? Okay, 4. The array size, how much size? 4. Index value is what? 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Okay, I just keep it. Now array memory allocating is over. And later, these are the index value, the array size I can decide based on the conditional loop. Then come out loop execute. First, your loop starts from 1. Then 1 will be saved under I. Okay, now come back your select command. Select what you need to retrieve. Department name. Department name are you retrieving from which table? Department table. On which condition basis? Where department number is equals to I into 10. Now tell me I value how much here? 1. 1 into 10. Total how much? 10. So that means which department number, department name are you retrieving from the table? Which department number? 10th department number. 10th department number, department name, retrieving from the table and storing into which variable? Collection variable. Collection variable memory already allocated now. Yes. D of I. D of I means what? D of 1. D of 1. D of 1. This is what it will store. Department number 10. Department name is stored. What is the department number 10 department name? Accounts. What is that? Accounts. This is. After to save under collection, then what happened? That department of 1 value I need to print on the screen. Now printing on the screen now? Yes. What is the printing here? Accounts are printing on my screen. Okay. First department names are we printed. And after printed, again where it was come here? Come on. Where it was come here? Again, it will be come back to for loop. For loop. What is the increment by default? 1. 1 plus 1, what now? 2. Now I value how much now? 2. And now you can come back. Here I value substitute. So 2 into 10. Which department? Array 2 into 10 here. 20. Then which department I'm taking? 20th department. 20th department name I'm taking. From which table? Department table. That name I'm storing under which collection? D collection memory. Now D of what? 2. D of 2. What is the second one? Researcher? Research. Okay. Research stored. And after storing that research value, I want to print on the screen. Yes, D of 2. Again, research will be printed. See, why are you all people are Java students? Why looping confusion? Huh? This is simple here. In Java, too much loops are there. Here, one loop you didn't understand, then there 10 to 5 loops how to understand here. C language. Hmm? Be fast यार, mind will be fast. 10 into 20 20 उसको भी वेट करना है क्या, मेरे को सोचना है. 2 into 10 is equals to how much? 2 into 10, 10 twos कितना है, जाना है मेरे को LKG में जाना है. फिर along with me you have to move it fastly, then only explanation easily understand. Now these all are we worked actually. This is not new. Select into statement, so many examples we discussed in the previous classes. Yes or no? Right. So second printed. Next, after second printed, next it will go to loop. Yes, for loop. 2 is over. 2 plus 1, 3. Then I value how much? 3. Then 3 into 10, 30. That means which department name I'm retrieving? 30th department name I'm retrieving. Retrieving from which table? Department table. That retrieving name where I'm storing into collection memory. हो गया ना? Where I'm storing into collection memory. Collection memory, what it was here? D of 3. D of 3 already vacant now. In this vacant, you have to store your department name. What? Sales. And that department from the collection, again, what I'm doing? Printing. So again, sales is printed. Okay, na? Printed. Next, after that, it will go to color source. I'm changing for your understanding. Okay, na? Next, it will come to what? For 3 plus 1, 4. 4 means end value. Yes. I value how much? 4. D of 4. D of 4 means here I value 4. 4 into 10, 40. Which department name I'm taking? 40th department name I'm taking. Where I'm taking from? Department table. That value where I'm storing? D of 4. D is what? Collection memory. In collection memory, which index I'm storing? Fourth index I'm storing. Fourth index is what now? Operation. Okay, na? Operation. And that operation D of 4, again, I need to print. Okay, na? So this is what we called as from your table. See my table first, account, research, sales, and operation. So that I'm going to taking from this. Okay, na? Now, so now I just take this in my second example. So what should be right here? And then execute. Okay, na? This is select query, simple. Okay, I value I'm taking from here. I value is nothing but your row. How many rows are there in the table? Okay, that is your I. And now we can see from the table, now we got it. Which elements we got it here? String elements. Varchar, which type? Varchar 2 elements are we printed. Accounting, research, sales, and operation. Right down below. Completed. But here, careful observe. In this program, we have two drawbacks here. What is the drawbacks here? Observe. Here, starting value dot ending value. I was given directly 1.4. So when a programmer can give like this, when I give like this, now I'm giving 1.4 here. Which basis I'm giving 1.4? Can I give 1.5 also now? But I'm not giving 5. I was given 4 only. Because in my table, number of rows. So that means how I can give it here means if I know how many number of rows are there in my table, then only I can give it like this. Yes or no? Yes, because I know that in my table 4 rows are there. That's why starting value 1, ending value 4. In my table 100 rows are there. Then 1.100. If my table is have a 500 rows are there, then 1.500. So this numbering, starting number, ending number, how I can give it means when I know it. Yes or no? If I know, I can write this logic 1.4. If I don't know, how to write now? Suppose one table is there, but in the table, how many number of rows are there? I don't know. Then here, how to write our logic? Understand na? That is one problem. Second problem is what now? Are you writing select into statement? The select into query, are you writing inside the loop or outside of the loop? Inside of the loop. Inside of the loop means as per this condition, 1.4 as per this condition, your select query, that means select into statement query, how many times execute? 4 times execute. That means how many iterations? 4 iterations are happening. For example, if your table is having 100 rows, then 100 iterations are going to be performed. Now tell me, performance good or bad? Bad performance. Yes or no? The performance of database will be degraded. Why, sir? Because that many times it will be iterations. If you have a 5 lakhs rows in your table, then the select into query executing how many times? 5 lakhs times. So when the number of iterations will increase, automatically the performance of database will be degraded. So there are how many problems? 2 problems. One is without knowing the number of rows in a table, how to mention starting value and ending value. That is one thing I have to overcome. Second one, I don't want to loops these many times. Okay, na? Only one time is enough, na? Then why are you going to be 4 rows, 4 times, 100 rows, 100 times, 1 lakh rows, 1 lakh times means definitely it will affect on performance of database. So these 2 problems to overcome purpose, the people was introducing here, especially this one purpose. Okay, they was introducing what now? One class is introduced that is called a bulk collector. Otherwise, bulk collection also we can call. So this is the one class I'm going to use it. With the help of this class, I can avoid this number of iterations here. Okay. Now below that statement I was given. What is the statement? In the above example, select statement is inside a loop so that number of requests is going to increase the burden on a database. Because every time this request will go to table, retrieving data, table, retrieving data, table, retrieving data. Like how many times? 4 times. 4 times it will go, 4 rows are retrieving. So in that case, what happened? Number of requests is going to increase the burden on database. And that was automatically reduce your performance. So to overcome this problem, what we are using? Bulk collect or bulk collection class is used. Okay, na? What is bulk collector? Here observe. By using bulk collector in a single request, How many requests? One request. In a single request, we can get all elements from database server. All elements means how many rows? 4 rows at a time. With how many requests? With one request, all are getting from the database server and store those elements under which memory? In a collection memory. So that means what it was saying here, your data is there in the database. Your table data is there in the database. Bulk collection, if I'm using what happened, one temporary memory allocating. This is called a bulk collection. So with how many requests here? One request. My select into statement is executed only one time, and this entire data is sending to who? Whom? Bulk collection memory. Yes or no? Same, just like cursor. No? Cursors. Forgot it. Cursor concept advanced is called a collection. Both are same concepts. But there some methods are not supported. Here some methods are supported. Okay, na? So now same na? It is what now? Cursor memory. This is what now? Database memory. So database memory data, first we are loading into cursors. And from the cursor, we are fetching one by one row. Remember concept? Same here also. Okay, na? In this case, what happened? The select query is executing how many times? One time. So with one request, your entire table data is retrieving from database memory and storing under collection memory. And from the collection memory, user will take the data. Okay, na? So this is advantage. What it says? So it is a collection. So that bulk collector reduce the number of trips. Trips means iterations. Previously, how many trips? 4 trips. Now how many trip? Only 1 trip. That is advantage of bulk collection. Okay, reduce the database server and improve performance. Right down below. Below write note and definition right. Okay. Now this bulk collection, how I'm using, here observe. Same program. I'm not going to take any new program. Same program. Okay. User defined data type, varchar. And D is a collection variable data type. And C. Now select a statement. I was out of the loop I written. Can you see? So what I did here, careful observe. Select department name from which table? DPT table. So here, actually your data will having in the database. Your table is having here. Okay. Then collection variable is what now? D. See here, three types here observed. D of, this is collection variable, D. With how much size? 4 size, because I written 1 dot dot 4. And now see here what happened. Select department name from DPT table. Okay, now complete data retrieving from the department table that I'm storing under where it is bulk collection memory, first of all. So here bulk collection memory is there. So BC. First, this entire table information I transfer to bulk collection. Bulk collection. After transferring into this, okay, then what I want to do from the bulk collection, I'm again storing into which memory? Collection memory. Collection memory, how I'm storing as per the loop. And now loop observed. I value how much started? 1. I is equals to 1. So D of 1, this is D of 1, D of 2, D of 3, D of 4. So D of 1, how much I need to print here? D of 1, how much I need to print? Accounting, yeah. So because here what I'm taking here? Department names. Okay. Sorry, yes. Here actually directly it was be sending. So database table to bulk collection to collection memory. So already collection memory we saved account, research, sales and operation. Where it I stored finally? In the collection. From the collection, by using of your loop, one by one value printing on the screen. Now here what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4. D of I. So now I value start with what? 1. So the one I'm going to having here, D of 1. D of 1, how much is there? Account. So D of 1 is printed as what now? Account. After printing again, it will come to for loop. Increment is what now? 2. So now I value how much here? 2. Then I value is 2 means what I need to print? D of 2. D of 2, what already existing? Research. Research is displayed. Okay, now then after we'll go to for loop. So 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1, how much here? 3. So I value how much here? 3. Then D of 3. D of 3, how much I saved? Sales. Sales will be printed. Next, it will go to increment. Now, I value how much now? 4. Then D of 4. D of 4, how much was there? Operation. Operation is printed. So, here 3 transformations. First, careful observe. First, your select query retrieving your department names from department table. This is the first task, guys. Remember. This is the first task. So your department names are having in the which database? Here, MyDB 4PM something. So select department name from which table? DPT. DPT table. So that data are you storing into where? Bulk collection by using bulk collection. So your department names are came into here. From here onwards, from the bulk collection memory, again I'm storing into which memory? Collection memory. The collection variable memory. This is collection variable. In collection variable, data transferred. Okay, now so that means first I'm taking from database, storing into bulk collection memory. From that memory, again I'm storing into collection memory. And from this collection, my data is printed. So you have 3 level memories: database memory, bulk collection memory, collection memory. Understand now? So now, finally, if you want to go, what is the modification? This is I need to avoid. Where I want to write? Outside of the loop. Okay, na? Outside of the loop. And your where condition is not required. Why, sir? Because I'm taking entire table from department. Department to where I'm storing here? Bulk collect. Okay, na? Bulk BU bulk collect. So bulk collect and later D of I is not required, only D. Okay, now if D of I, if I'm taking, it was showing error. Okay, because not indexes. You are storing under directly collection memory. So D. So now this is what changes. And for loop, D of I and end loop. Okay, na? Now it's clear now. So everything is same. I didn't change anything, but here one thing observed. I'm not overcome this problem. Still, I'm taking 1.4 only, but I'm overcome only which problem? Select a problem is overcome it. Still 1.4 is I'm not overcome it. Still it was having here. Okay. Let me come out and see to execute this modification what we did. Okay. And to execute now. So accounting, research, sales and operations. Okay, no? But here select query executed one time. Previously select query executed 4 times. And 4 times, one by one row is fetching. Here at a time with one request, all rows are retrieving. That's why here we are not using where condition. Here I'm using where condition. Where condition means what? Specific row. Yes or no? When we retrieve a specific row, then we are using where condition. If you want it all rows, there is no where condition. Okay, na? Write down below. Up to here over. After that, this example you can take. Okay, right. So select command multiple iterations, sir, we avoided. This is one problem we overcome with the help of what now? Bulk collector. Okay. Second one is what is the second problem? How I knows 1.4? If I don't know the number of rows in a table, then how to write here logic? Okay, no? There is some methods are there. That's called a collection methods we have here. Collection methods we have here. Okay, no? But these collection methods are not available under cursors. Okay, no? Only it is available under collections. What is the method? First method, last method, next method, prior method. First method returning index value of the first element. Okay, na? So index value of the first element. Last will be returning last element. Next will be returning next by next element. Next by next element means which direction? Forward direction. I already said to you, cursors are by default only forward. There is no backward, first, last, not there. But that is there under collections. See, collection forward directionally you can fetch. And prior means what now? Previous elements. That means next means next by next value. Next by next value. Okay. Suppose one after two after three after four. This is called what? Next by next. Which direction? Forward. Prior means what now? Previous directions. That means four previous, three previous, two previous, one. Which direction? Backward directions. Understand now? Suppose now here first and last. Now tell me. Now in my program, here what I want to write in place of one. First. First collection variable is what? D. D dot first. Dot. In place of 4. D dot last. If I'm writing like this, first and last, then my table, how many number of rows? It will come now? Yes, my table is having 10 rows, 20 rows, 1 row, 1 lakh row, I don't mind. But all are retrieval. Okay, this is when without knowing the information about how many number of rows are there in the table. At the time, these collection methods are very, very useful. Okay, write down below. Text hiding collection methods. And below syntax also write down collection name dot method name. That is our syntax. Okay. Now you can see based on these methods. Now see everything same. Just I'm changing d dot first dot d dot last. That's it. So same program. Okay. In place of what is your collection variable name? D dot first dot d dot last. That's over. And now I just come out to take this program now. So I got it. So that means two problems solve it. First problem, select iterations are avoided. Now how many times this time? One time. That problem solve it. Next, first and last problem also we solve it. So how many number of rows are there? I don't know, but I can fetch like this. Right on below. Okay, right. So these are okay collection with the PLSQL table or associated array. Okay, and here two methods I used here, first and last method, and remaining two methods how to forward and backward directions we need to fetch our data. Okay, and those examples we will see tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we will go for the remaining examples. I will show you how to use it, your next method as well as a prior method. Okay, now? Right, guys. So I stop it and we'll continue on tomorrow. Okay, right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Completed now?